we're back at the skull, or, following Lakmir's words, seek the terrible skull door of Tor Draken. We're here because I don't think I can make progress any other way. I did a lot of random experimentation off screen, had a lot of ideas, but they all fizzled. Remember, we were ready to tackle this before, our first time through the catacombs actually, but we set ourselves off on a mission to go back, to solve all the puzzles that seemed optional or closed off on the lower difficulties. That little mission of ours lasted for more episodes than I expected, but we also made so many new discoveries, which was great. Ultimately, though, I think we got a mission incomplete grade there. Who knows? Maybe this skull isn't the point of no return and you are supposed to do this now? Okay, so apparently we haven't invoked Lakmir yet on this save file. Now, I don't know about you, but I love this cutscene, so I'm going to watch it again. Your spells unleashed. The image of Lakmir forms. You know how much I love this track and Lakmir's voice acting. And I love this little poetic description of the game's main puzzle.
What is there? I cannot know, but perhaps you do. For you are beyond what you were, beyond what I dreamt of. Yes, surely more than a simple soldier. I pray you have come prepared, that you have listened to the words of the prophet. 5 to find, 3 are one. One gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below. The staff of ages to vanquish the foe. Joining to the golden thorn. The last to invoke the platinum horn. The 3 pieces of the staff must be joined to make that which was unmade. But this cannot be done without an empowerment to bind them together. An empowerment not unlike the capturing of elementals.
We have that empowerment.
An empowerment that requires a great sacrifice.
Oh.
Now, let us be done with it.
Let us be done with it. Okay, Lakmir. I've enjoyed our time together, but we both have roles we must fulfill. Where's my orb? So you hold up the orb, you pull the essence of Lakmir inside. Now we combine it. The Staff of Ages? Where is it? Here it is. The legendary Staff of Ages. Okay, so the legendary Staff of Ages. It's power beyond your comprehension. The Staff of Ages to vanquish the foe. Okay, one gives access, the Bladed Sun, and we're pretty sure our clue is put the Bladed Sun in the 4th finger. With the snap, you set the Bladed Sun into the stone finger. It fits perfectly. Okay, but that's not the test of the puzzle. The true test is when we blow the horn. So the last to invoke. It worked! It worked! Okay, thank God. The Bladed Sun answers the horn's call, illuminating with a pulsing power, grudgingly with the grinding of ancient stone. The mouth of the great skull slides open, revealing a doorway. Like I said, we would have been killed if we didn't solve this puzzle correctly. Alright, so let us make a save. And let me just check my recording real quick. So let's enter. The Great Behemoth. The mammoth chamber shakes as you enter. You'll be dropping to your knees, and the awe-inspiring creature, flush with immense power, rises from the glowing pit. Veins of energy, huh? Disappear through the rock? Cutscene.
And so, young Jer, it begins.
Who's behind us?
At last, like a fool to folly, I led you thus. You brought me to that which I could not easily bring myself. Behold, the behemoth. He who has been here since the foundations of the world were laid. Within him is power immeasurable. Power that even the circle could not foresee. Witness now as I take this power. Witness the rise of Talimar the Black.
Not if I have anything to do about it. Okay. So, we do have to stop him here. Several entities coalesce. Surround the behemoth. The air crackles with a gathering event. I think these are like things Talimar is doing to like attack the behemoth. There is a puzzle here that you can fail, and it isn't immediately obvious to me what I'm supposed to do. Nor was it my first time. 1,000 hands tall. Under some duress. I'm trying to hold something back. Yeah, the sails of behemoth. Ice cold fear. Unearthly being. Lit in a riotous blend of glowing veins of power and flashing magic fields, the sight of this massive chamber. The atmosphere is tense. I can't look at Talimar? Here he is. The cloaked, vaguely skeletal form of Talimar, the Black, stands triumphant. Appears warlock force wearing a great spell. Okay, so let's assign this to a hotkey. I don't know of any other items to try, so let's just use our Staff of Ages on him. What? Uh-oh. Alright, it said I used that in the chamber. Kind of weird. What are these veins? Is that something different? So I think I'm gonna ignore the orbs and go after Talimar. Did I just misclick? Use the Staff of Ages on Talimar. What? No! Burning you alive from the inside out. What was once Jer crumples to the ground as Talimar the Black cackles with glee. Okay, maybe you do have to take out the little CPU orbs. No, hang on, nobody.
It is mine now. The power is mine to command. All shall fear the Dread Lord. None shall stand in my way.
Whoa. Game over. I think we lost there. Yeah.
A sad thing.
Yeah. Talimar appears. He summons 3 orbs. Also, this behemoth. We could try using the staff on the behemoth. Like, maybe the behemoth could power us up. Or maybe we could kill the behemoth, like, to, you know, Talimar. You know, if we can't use the behemoth, Talimar can't either, or something. You double step at the age of the being, joined by the essence of Lakmir, the surge of ancient power flows. Beam of kaleidoscopic energy. Aha, yes, we did something. Ah, I gotcha. That it?
No! What have you done, fool? The beast must be destroyed.
No, he must guard the way.
You have brought desolation upon us. You have brought us to ruin.
Brought you to ruin.
Ruin? I think not. You have done well, grandson. For the behemoth is neither good nor evil, but simply one who holds fast the fates of this world. Life, death, war, peace, sorrow, joy. These he disperses from the pit in careful measure. He has guarded these fates, and I, in turn, have guarded his power. Until now. This power I pass unto you, and bestow upon your brow a new name, Lord Jer of the Westland. Forsake it not, and wield it well.
Awesome.
For in you, the circle shall live on.
Incredible. We did it. Yes. Ending cutscene. And rock music, why not? And so ends Shadowgate 2014. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this. If you couldn't tell, I love playing this game. And I'd like to think that we experienced it together, side by side, going through the whole journey together. If this is my first LP that you've watched, and you like the idea of watching another one, consider subscribing. Get that next LP in your sub box. It'll be something. A hero's journey? A great quest? Surely it shall be these things. More on that in a second. First though, let me give you a heads up. There is something special the game does at the end of all these credits, so be sure to stick around for that. But for now though, let's talk about LPs and then close with discussion of the game. I don't especially play lots of adventure games, although I do enjoy them a lot, and I used to play them all the time. So I say that as a preface to this. There is another LP coming, and it's gonna be another adventure game. So we beat Master Difficulty without any hints. No hints, no guides, no using York for clues. That is something to be proud of. But obviously we missed something. There just has to be a way to fight that frozen spider and unlock that door in the catacombs. Come on, right? One typically ends these things with a review. I'd give Shadowgate a 5 out of 5. It is probably my favorite adventure game. I also have a fondness for fantasy games, I admit. First thing that stands out with Shadowgate is the presentation quality, like the music and the hand-painted graphics. Those were a real treat for me. I was not expecting such lavish treatment when I bought this game on the cheap. All I expected was that it was a remake of a classic NES/MacVenture game, right? More than once during my first playthrough, I was completely stuck for days, like only generating tiny discoveries or tiny ideas every day. It'd be one long series of trying one flash of inspiration after another until I finally cracked what I was supposed to do. Those days where I was stuck were my favorite days of Shadowgate. Not giving in, not reaching in for hints, and eventually solving it, it felt so satisfying. Several puzzles I really loved carried over from the NES game, but I genuinely feel they are just like instant classic puzzles, even if I hadn't seen them first in the NES LP. Like, so that was the Dragon Nest puzzle, where you have to snatch items that you think are important. Using the ice elemental to freeze the lake is another, and answering the Djinn riddles. Classic puzzles. My favorite riddles were the map riddle and the key riddle. Those are very nice riddles. My least favorite riddle is obviously the bucket. Obviously, I did not like that riddle. I also don't like that you can't actually solve the last riddle with the key, or like do something about being imprisoned by the Jinn. There doesn't even seem to be anything that lets you know you should stop trying. I don't know, maybe we'll discover something in the bonus episodes about that.
For 40 years he has reigned. Jer, Lord of the Westland, the seed of prophecy. He who defeated Talimar the Black and kept the fates of the world secure in the behemoth's grip. Or so he thought.
What?
For from within the pit, strife had escaped.
Uh-oh.
Unchecked, it moved throughout the Westland and its bordering ally, Kaltorlin. And it was there it sowed discord and discontent. And the eons-old lasting peace between the two nations? Not but a fool's dream. Within Kaltorlin's capital city of Gweninthel, the change is evident. The vast port city has slowly shuttered its doors. Its great docks no longer host to the tall sails of ships from faraway lands. Its bustling streets, once replete with merchants and wayfarers, now empty. Well, nearly so. For it is here we find a small thenling, moving in plain sight as they often do. Like Lord Jer, he goes by many names, albeit all of his own choosing.
Ooh.
Although, if you were unfortunate enough to brush against him, you might give him another.
So cool.
And so, in a dark Gweninthel, the next tale begins. Not before a fabled door within the Gatekeeper Mountains, nor within the depths where prophecy was fulfilled and evil overcome, nor in a great hall where honors are given and received. Rather, it begins here in the capital city, when a fenling is apprehended and delivered to the dungeons. The misunderstood pilferer, Del Cottonwood.
Sequel time. Still waiting for that one. Coming 2016. They slipped. It's coming. Hold out hope, guys. Hold out hope, boys. Hold out hope. Congratulations, you have beaten the Warlock Lord and saved the land of Kaltorlin. Okay, moniker. Blah blah blah. Defeated the war. Yeah, okay, blah blah blah. That's it. And that is all. I would like to sincerely thank everyone who watched the whole thing. You guys are really awesome. I hope you enjoyed our journey together, and if you did, I suppose I'll be talking to you next time. Take care, stay safe, and bye for now.